Hello, we've got these Bally shoes that are here for repair, and we've just got to have a look at them and sort of assess what we've got. We've got a lovely pair of black Bally shoes there, made in Switzerland, it says inside, and on this pair here it just says Bally, and this is a deer hide on here, deer skin, and it's really lovely and soft. So, repairs, let's have a look at the black pair first. Now, this shoe is very much a good quality fashion shoe. And when we look at the structure of the shoe, we can see that that has a leather insole in there. When we lift the insole at the back here, and we just have a quick look in there, and we see that leather insole switches to a cardboard. Can you see that there? Look. So, leather half insole there, then it switches to cardboard. We have a mock welt and we have a really soft leather. I don't know if that's kid leather, but no. But it's a really nice soft leather. Unfortunately, this shoe is coming to the end of its natural life. And although everything can be repaired, it gets to the point, is it worth it? And is what we're going to put on the bottom of the shoe going to just outlast what's on the top of the shoe? A good quality sole on the bottom, stitched on and everything, that isn't quite as supple as the upper, the really soft upper that's aged quite a bit, and it just tends to break the shoe apart. The sole pulls on the upper a little bit too much when they're being worn, and the uppers come away quite quickly and rip. So look at this shoe here that's had this repair. We can see round this side here the mock welt is coming away, and down there we've got it's coming away there because the insole is curling away, allowing the upper to come away. Same on this side here, it's coming away, but worst of all we can see where this leather is ripping here on the upper, and although that can be bonded back down, there's like a canvas lining underneath there between the two, the leather lining and the leather outer sole, so that can be bonded back down. Can it be stitched back down? You're probably going to miss a little bit there. We've also got an issue on the shoes with the heel counters. If you just come in here, look, you can see where that heel counter has split away there and split away there, and the counter itself has gone quite soft and has broken free of the shoe on both shoes. So what can we do with them? They've had the time, they've done their life. That's exactly what was expected of the shoes. We can see that these are 15-20 years old, and they've had a repair on there, which is not a bad repair really. It's all there, it's all holding together nicely, but because the uppers are in such a bad delicate state, it's probably the end of the road for these shoes. If we were going to do anything with these, we would probably just stick them back together, run a bit of glue around them, bob them in the press, and say to the customer, get your last little bit of wear out of them. I'm just looking inside now, and the insole is broken up as well in there. It's a leather insole, half cardboard insole, and the front part has broken up. So probably a little bit of glue around these and get the last bit of wear out of them would be our recommendation on those. Not really worth spending a lot of money on, because like I said, they're at the natural end of the life. This pair here, slightly better pair. This is a deer hide, and we see that coming away there again. These have actually been Blake stitched inside, and once again, if we lift the insole inside, we'll just get to see, can you see under there, we've got cardboard on the makeup of the back part of the shoe. Exactly what you would expect to see on a lightweight fashion shoe. Again, it's got mock welt. At some point it's had this repair. They've taken a little bit too much of this mock welt away on one side there, which has just altered the look a little bit. The uppers coming away from the tops. The counter in the back, if we just look here, the counter in the back has split. Can you see there? And again, they've not got a lot of life left in these shoes. And if we do put a nice leather sole on there and Blake stitch that on, I don't know, as the feel of the shoe, it warrants that. And I think that sole that we put on there is just going to pull hard on those uppers and bring this shoe to an end probably a little bit sooner than just keeping with them and wearing them out naturally. Two pairs of shoes that have done the time. They've probably been great shoes, very, very comfortable shoes. Everything can be repaired, but of course it's whether it's worthwhile spending the money on these shoes. These are the shoes a lovely customer sent in and asked if we could repair them, and I did a video for him. I think that video will have just played, where I showed the gentleman what state they were in, and we couldn't really economically do anything with them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these shoes and I'm going to take this glue, probably going to use all this glue, and we're going to get this glue down into the shoe round here underneath this leather lining here. Look, that's the leather upper and a lining inside. Get plenty of glue in there, lots of glue, and we're going to fasten them all back together best we can so this gentleman can get a little bit more wear out of them. Now this is the problem that you have with your fashion shoes. You know, you can see this here, the insole has gone soft and it's allowed the upper to creep away, and then the welt's coming off as well. So we're just going to go round them, we're going to glue them back together best we can. And they were originally glued, not stitched, these shoes, and we're going to just drown them in glue, leave them to set, brush all the excess glue off once they've dried. We'll go around them, and we're obviously going to use quite a bit of glue on them, put them back so he can get his last little bit of wear out of them. It's just a shoe that economically isn't worth spending a lot of money on. Lovely gentleman, I sent him a message, and you never know what's going to happen. Some people get mardy about it, some people are just not happy, but this chap, lovely chap, yeah, totally understand. Have had the shoes for a lot of years, and he's going to get them back, glued back together best we can, just so he can get the last bit of wear out of them. He might get another couple of years out of them, but these shoes are just not worth spending any money on. So this is the shoes that unfortunately we couldn't do a great deal with. Just get them out the glare. We've just tidied round the edges of the sole and the heel, put some fresh laces in them, drowned some glue into all the areas where the uppers were going soft. There's this pair, and there's a black pair somewhere. The black pair's there. Again, just glued, tidied the edges up, and drowned a bit of glue into the back. But not a lot more we can do with those Bally shoes, and it does really upset me when I have to send shoes back to a customer that we can't do anything with. So we've just tidied them up and we'll send those back.